this man discovered a shocking secret inside the sea. He was stunned to see the scene in front of him. A very thick and heavy iron chain was spread far and wide in the depths of the sea. And these were not just one, but many chains. It seemed as if a very big, huge creature was tied with these chains. The man's heart started beating fast. He quickly swam to the surface of the water so that he could look up and see what was happening. But what he saw in front shook him to his very soul. He saw that a very big wave about 100 m high was coming towards him fast. At that deadly moment, a small donkey standing near him who could fly quickly spread its wings, and that donkey pulled the man out of the water with all its strength. Facing the wave, that small donkey somehow flew away with the man. When that huge wave passed, the sea became calm again. But then his eyes again went to those scary chains. He saw that a huge piece like a mountain was tied with these chains. At first glance, it looked like a floating island. But the real surprise came when he saw that that island had eyes. Those eyes were so big that sadness and compassion were clearly visible in them. It seemed as if those eyes were begging the man for help. The man's heart melted. He decided that he would free this helpless creature. He again started looking carefully, and then he understood that this was not an island. Rather, it was an ancient giant whale which was cruelly tied with iron chains. Tears were flowing from the eyes of that giant whale like pearls. This scene was so painful that the desire to save it became even stronger in the man's mind. Then his eyes fell on the large cave-like nose of that whale, and a bold idea came to his mind. He immediately sat on the back of his magical donkey and went straight inside the whale's nose. He knew that if he slightly scratched his nose, the whale might sneeze. He asked the donkey to lightly touch the walls of his nose with its fins. As the fins started moving, the tickling in the whale's nose increased. The whale was now unable to stop itself from sneezing. Slowly, it raised its mountain-like head. As soon as its head was raised, seawater started filling its nose, with which the old and rusty iron chains started breaking slowly. Then, as soon as the whale raised its head completely, all the other chains also broke one by one. And then, with a tremendous sneeze, the whale freed itself completely from those chains. The man and the flying donkey also got away from there in time. But that donkey was no ordinary animal. In fact, it was a god horse from the sky who had come to Earth one day for fun. That day, it destroyed a farmer's wheat field, and this man was appointed to guard that very field. One day, the same magical horse accidentally fell into the river. This kind man threw a rope and pulled it out and caught it. He was about to tie the horse when he saw tears of remorse in the horse's eyes. The man's heart melted. He took a promise from the horse. If he would never harm anyone, he would be set free. The horse agreed, and then after getting freedom, he was so happy with the man's kindness that the next morning he gifted him 2 beautiful horses, and he himself turned into a simple little donkey. But his strength and magic remained the same. Now the donkey could run at the speed of lightning and even fly in the sky, and from then on he became the best friend of this kind man.